everyone. Welcome to the first playoff edition of Friday Night Frenzy. After 9 weeks of fierce competition, the best of the best high school football teams started their journey for that coveted state championship. We start tonight with probably the craziest game I've ever seen since I've been here at ABC 10. We start tonight in Division 8 where 7-2 Forest Park played in L'Anse against the 7-2 Purple Hornets. In the first quarter, Brandon Kepinen would move the Purple Hornets inside the Trojans' 20-yard line with that run here, but Forest Park held their ground and forced a turnover on downs. L'Anse forced a punt and got the ball back, and this time they would find the end zone. Jimmy Veeker running behind Cody Goldsworthy. That's a scary thought right there to try and stop. The first touchdown of the game goes to L'Anse. They led early 6-0. After both teams threw interceptions to one another, Forest Park responded in a big way. Jeff Johnson to Derek Aberle in one-on-one coverage, and Aberle snags it and scores. Touchdown Forest Park, and the game was tied 6-6 after the first quarter. After the Trojans scored a pass touchdown through the air, L'Anse said, hey, let's try that too. Jacob Ostermeyer's pass goes off his own man's hands and into the paws of Aberle. And Forest Park would score a touchdown to take a 14-6 lead. With 20 seconds left in the first half, the Purple Hornets would strike Ostermeyer. A beautiful fade pass to Veeker. L'Anse trailed 14-12 though at the half. Forest Park had a 28-26 lead late in the fourth quarter, but L'Anse took the lead for good in a 25-yard touchdown pass caught by Johnny Magaraya with 40 seconds left in the ballgame. Congratulations to Mark Leaf and the L'Anse Purple Hornets, their first ever playoff win at home. L'Anse 34, Forest Park 28. Great game there tonight in L'Anse. And the Purple Hornets will face off next week in the district finals against North Dickinson as the Nordics win big tonight over Gogebic 50-12. That game will be held in Felch. Back to the highlights in Ishpeming. The Hematites hosted Lincoln Alcona in a Division 7 district showdown. Ishpeming got the ball first, and on the third play from scrimmage on 3rd and 3 from their own 43, Tyler Windahl filling in for Alex Briones throws a deep ball on the money to tight end Seppi Bertucci, and Bertucci does the rest, cashing in the pass for 6 points. A 57-yard touchdown, 2-point conversion good, 8-0 Ishpeming. Still 8-0. The Hematites go back to the air. Eric Kostriva throws a pass to Tyrus Millimaki, and Millimaki does the rest. 26 yards to the house, 16-0 Ishpeming after the 2-point conversion. Down 2 scores, the Tigers move the ball finally. Cody Franklin would pick up 8 yards on the quarterback keeper, and LA was in Ishpeming territory. On the very next play, 2nd and 2 from the Ishpeming 45, Franklin's pass goes off the hand of his own receiver, and the ball goes right to Millimaki, and he's off to the races. Millimaki would make a cut inside, and he's got reservations for 6. And the Hematites led 22-0 in the first quarter. The Hematites actually led 34-0 at the half, and Ishpeming cruises to a 40-12 win tonight over Lincoln Alcona. Ishpeming will host a game next Friday night for the district championship. In Division 6, there may not be a hotter team right now than the Calumet Copper Kings. They blanked Manistee tonight 45-0 to win their 7th straight ball game after losing their first 3 to open up the season. Calumet outgained the Emeralds tonight yardage-wise 332-71. So who will Calumet play next week? Well, let's find out right now. Marquette County hosted 2 playoff games this evening, the other being Iron Mountain and Negaunee. The winner getting Calumet next week. On 3rd down, the first drive of the game for Negaunee, and they run their patented option offense, 10-year end with the pitch to Tyler LaJoy, and he's gone, ladies and gentlemen, as he turns on the afterburners. 65 yards to the house, 2-point conversion good. Negaunee led early, 8-0. Iron Mountain got the ball back, and they moved it downfield. Zach Jacobs rolls to his left and fires a dart right into the hands of Nate Gerhard, and IM is in business. However, the Mountaineers would fumble the ball on this drive, and Negaunee led 8-0 after the first quarter. In the second, the Miners moved the sticks by moving the ball through the air. Uren throws up a bomb down the left side that Zane Radloff brings down inside the Mountaineers' 25-yard line. Then Uren to Radloff connection worked so well that Negaunee tried to play again from the 18-yard line, and Radloff hauled in that catch one-handed. What a play right there, a top 10 play on SportsCenter, 14-0 Negaunee. At the end of the half, Iron Mountain driving down the field, but Jacobs picked off here by Andrew Katona in the end zone. Negaunee led 14-0 at the break, and the Miners advanced in week number 2 of the postseason with a 20-0 shutout win over Iron Mountain. They get Calumet at home next week. In another Division 8 battle, it was a blowout as St. Ignace LaSalle returned 2 punts for touchdowns in a 62-0 beatdown of Powers North Central. The Saints are proving to be one tough team week in and week out. Back to the highlights. Stevenson played this evening at Pickford. Late in the second quarter, the Eagles' running game is going. TJ Rather wants to go to the middle, but takes it outside. A great decision, and he almost makes it into the end zone. He gets to the 1-yard line. Next play, the old reliable QB sneak is Austin Grinsteiner. Gets in before a herd of Panthers converge on him. 6-0 Stevenson. Around 3 minutes left in the half. Pickford driving. Jared Hatfield barrels right and is crushed by Quentin Lukasik and David Barrel. And Hatfield is helped off the field. He would not return. Enter quarterback Elijah May. He hands off to Gerald Levine, who gets some good blocking and gets brought down by Travis Wagner but not until he gets a first down. A couple plays later, the Panthers have first and goal on the 3. Danny Babinski takes it up the gut for the score. Pickford trailed 14-12 at the half, and wouldn't you know it, that was also the final score. Yes, no one scored in the second half as Stevenson picks up the road victory by 2 points. And that's just the start of the frenzy. Coming up after the break, see if the Northern Michigan hockey team could open up the home portion of their schedule with a victory over Notre Dame. And we aren't quite done with high school football just yet. Highlights of Superior Central and Rapid River are on the way next on tonight's edition of Friday Night Frenzy. And welcome back. The Rapid River Rockets made it all the way to the 8-man state championship last season, but the Rockets fell to Carsonville-Port Sanilac in the finals at the Superior Dome. Tonight, Rapid River began their playoff push to make it back to the Dome. So let's go to Rapid River, shall we? The Rockets taking on Superior Central. The Cougars showed their teeth early as Colton Gother takes the sweep handoff right up the right side of the line, and he would score a touchdown, and Superior Central led early 6-0. Rapid River responds very quickly. Lucas Barrow takes the handoff up the middle for the 5-yard score, and 2-point conversion good, 8-6 Rapid River. In the second quarter, the Rockets began to soar away from SC. Jake Pearson finds the promised land from 4 yards out, and Rapid River led 16-6 in the second quarter. With just over 2 minutes left in the first half, Pearson takes to the air this time. Robert Metter extends high in the sky and comes down with it. A big-time catch in the end zone by Metter. RR led 22-6 on the circus catch. Under 30 seconds left in the first half, the Cougars needed a score, and they would get it. Trevor Mackey to his favorite target, Dan Stewart. A 30-yard pitch and catch pulled the Cougars to within 22-14 at the break, but Rapid River would outscore Superior Central in the second half to hold on and win the game by 10 points, 44-34. In another 8-man football matchup, the Trojans' defense stepped it up big tonight, allowing just 1 touchdown by Engadine as Cedarville holds on to win 19-6 to advance to the second round in the 8-man playoffs. The Trojans are now 10-0 on the season. From the turf to the ice we go. NMU hosted Notre Dame for their home opener. Wildcat Willie, come on, you gotta get the t-shirt over the glass for, you know what I mean there. The Irish would open up the scoring less than 90 seconds into the game. Kevin Nugent finds David Gerst wide open in front. Notre Dame led early 1-0. With 5:12 left in the first, the Wildcats get on the board here. Ryan Doherty pounces in on a loose puck and scores, and it was all evened up at 1-1. With time winding down in the first period, yes, the band, they're very happy about that. They're happy about this too. NMU keeping the pressure up on the Notre Dame D, and it paid off as Mitch Jones throws the puck at the net. Stephen VJ is there to bang it home, and Northern led 2-1 at the intermission. And one fan in the penguin costume, yeah, he's pretty happy. Don't know why he's in the costume, but we won't go there again. In the second, Notre Dame scored early and often as Austin Wuthrich beat Jared Crow, tying the game up at 2. In fact, the Irish scored 4 straight goals after trailing 2-1, and Notre Dame wins the first of 2 games this weekend, 5-2 tonight over the Wildcats. In Denver, Michigan Tech is currently playing the 5th-ranked Pioneers at the end of 2 periods out in the Mile High City. Denver leads Tech 3-1. Justin Filion has the lone goal for the Huskies. The CCHA's other UP team, Lake State, scored 3 goals in the second period as the Lakers held off the Spartans to win by a goal. In Ann Arbor, number 6, Michigan doubles up number 3 Miami to win at Yost 4-2. And the Wisconsin Badgers earned a big road win tonight, shutting out UMD 2-0. Back to NMU, the women's soccer team hosted Walsh University on a very windy afternoon. The Wildcats had a lot of opportunities to score in the first half. Amelia Johnson would fire a bullet at the net, but Walsh goalie Taylor Stano catches the ball with 2 hands, still no score. Midway through the half, NMU kept the pressure up on Walsh. Ashley Caters aimed for the right top corner, but her attempt was high and wide. Under 5 minutes left in the first half, the Cavaliers would come at the NMU defense on the attack. Jesse Gearhart has a great chance on goal, but Helen Gielanen gets back and slows down Gearhart enough to allow Wildcat goalie Shelby Connor to gobble up the ball. This game was scoreless at the half. Walsh would get a goal from Gearhart in the 79th minute, and that was the lone goal in the game as Walsh beats NMU 1-0. In Houghton, the Huskies won 3-1 tonight over Malone. Janelle Riedel, Lexi Herwig, and Rachel Hook all scored for the Huskies. The college volleyball season is also quickly coming to an end. Michigan Tech dropped their match to Ferris State this evening in 3 straight sets. And Northern Michigan earned a big road win in Allendale tonight, 3-2 over Grand Valley State. NMU squeaked out that 5th set 15-11 to defeat the Lakers.